We'll be presenting them at that meeting, and we are really hoping that town council is going to take seriously what we are trying to achieve here. The agenda for this meeting will not be out until Thursday afternoon. If we want to make delegations, we have to have them in by Wednesday. Well, how can you make a delegation when you don't, you have to do it Wednesday, and the meeting agenda is now till Thursday?
And call it a placeholder?
And so it makes it very difficult for us. And then it's very possible that on the 16th, the town council is going to make a recommendation for approval that will go to the next meeting, and it can get passed right then and there. And that does not give us, or the council, enough time to look at all the considerations, and the public does not get a chance to voice their concerns, because they're only going to see it on the 16th. That'll be the first time that we've seen the final plans and the lease negotiations. So, I mean, it doesn't give us any time to prepare properly to voice our concerns.
Do you feel you're being ramrodded, or the plan is being ramrodded to avoid confrontation?
I think they've followed the rules, but I think announcing this meeting on Friday wasn't posted until today. 7 days from today, it's going to take place. I mean, to me, that is rushed, and it's not respecting the input from the public.
That said, what are you going to do about it?
Well, we're going to make our delegations. We've talked to councilors till we're blue in the face. We've had meetings with them. We've made delegations. As you know, there is yet to be one response to anything that we have said at any of our delegations. And Don Matheson suggested that, oh, well, they're not allowed to because of the Municipal Act. Well, we talked to a top-notch municipal lawyer in Kitchener, and he told us that's bunk, that they are allowed to speak, no, not about the negotiations, but they could have asked us many questions or made many comments about our concerns. And we have heard nothing, absolutely nothing. And even the councillors that have met with us have been very polite, but not a word. And who is telling them that they can't speak? A top municipal lawyer in this province told us that that is not the case.
Do you think a deal's already done?
It's frustrating. It's very frustrating. I like to think that the town council is hopefully going to listen, but we have no indication that they have looked at any of our concerns, because they haven't responded to any of them. And then to have this meeting on the 16th, we're at the 16th, they're going to present it, the lease is going to be presented, the plans, I hope, are going to be presented, and they can vote at that meeting to carry it forward to the next meeting where it'll be voted on and passed. I mean, that's how fast it can happen. And we won't have any time to respond.
So
The public won't have a chance to respond.
A dialogue involves two people.
Yes.
But I'll ask again, that was a legitimate answer, but do you think a deal is already done and we're just going through the paces now?
I'm afraid so. I'm afraid so. I don't like to say that about council, but I think this has been in the works for a couple of years. And there's been things put in place that have eased the way for this development, from taking it off the original footprint, from getting rid of the train, people approaching both the Harbor Light and the Beachside Cafe, wanting them to sell to these investors, and I think that was totally inappropriate. And I just feel that I don't like to say that it was in the works, but all the indications would be that it's a done deal, and I just feel very sad about the whole situation.
Again, have you any recourse? Have you had any advice from all of these experts, be they top municipal lawyers or whomever, about what you can do instead of just saying, I'm sad and too bad?
This top municipal lawyer in Kitchener told us, and he would have come next week, but he's presenting at another council, but he told us that as long as they have, and I have every thought that what they have done is moved it up so that it's not on the dangerous hazard lands of the beach. So what they've done is they've moved it up so that it's within their development area, their development envelope as it's called. And if they have moved it so that it's within that, he told us there's not a thing you can do about it. The town can lease that land as they see fit. And so he said the best thing you can do is you just keep talking to councillors, keep talking, keep sending your letters, and don't give up. And that's what we've been
We
trying
also
to
need
do.
more public exposure.
Yes,
Yes.
we need help.
I'm really hoping that on the 16th, I have approached the CBC and CTV London, Scott Miller, I'm hoping are both going to be here on the 16th. So we'll see. But we definitely need more public exposure. We've tried, we've passed out the buttons, we've handed out cards, we've done the petitions and, oh, yes, I'm getting a word back here. We really should, there should be an open forum. We want a public meeting. And I think that if our group, if we got a public meeting before it went to the final vote, at least we would feel that we'd had a chance to voice our concerns and that we were listened to and had some answers. Maybe for once, somebody will answer one of our questions. That would be nice.
And who are going to be the delegates next Monday night then? You said you had 3.
I've got 3 people. I have yet to, I don't want to say their names, but they're a definite members of the community that are going to come forward. We'll keep that as a little bit of a surprise.